Hey guys, welcome back to another quick phone video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the LG Stylo 5 and possible release date of this phone, either to the US and many other carriers as well. But let's go ahead and check it out, guys. So this is a picture of the LG Stylo 5 leaked. So this is by AndroidHeadlines.com. So as you can see, very small changes really to it from the previous LG Stylo 4. So this is the Stylo 5 renders. Does look like there's a fingerprint sensor on the back, and then of course the camera does look different. It does remind me of like a J3 or a J7, like a Samsung, if you ever seen those. That's how the camera looks. It does have a front-facing selfie camera, proximity sensor, earpiece, of course. Doesn't in this picture, it doesn't show the stylus pen, but you can see here in the wallpaper it does show the stylus pen. So of course this wouldn't be a stylo without the stylus. I mean, come on, you know. So I'm just going to kind of skim through this. Just give you a little bit of information since you guys can read the full article. I will have the article linked in the description below. But as you can see, the LG Stylo 5 is confirmed. Not many changes have really, been made from the Stylo 4. And it says, also a previous leak showed the LG Stylo 5 in black. Here we have the phone in a silver or gray color. LG sometimes releases phones in a platinum gray color, although this is usually a slighter darker gray compared to what's depicted here. Technically, the rear image highlights two shadows of gray, but it is unclear if this means two different gray options will be available. So that's pretty true. As you can see here in the picture, there's a darker gray and a lighter gray. So darker gray on the bottom and lighter gray on the top. So either it could be possibly two gray colors, or maybe this like kind of prototype. Who knows? But I'm guessing, I would say maybe judging from LG, maybe the lighter gray would look a little bit better. But who knows? Like I said, we'll see the official release pretty soon. So it says, but the Stylo 4, if you guys remember, did come in different kind of colors and more like a carbon fiber look. So this says, either way, this appears to be a new color for the smartphone line, considering the previous model was primarily only available in either Aurora Black or Metallic Lavender. So you guys remember that Aurora Black, it was really cool, and also the LG Stylo 4 Plus came in like a bluish color. I don't remember what the official name was, but basically it was blue. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, very, very small changes really came to this phone. And of course that's what it's saying here. Compared to the Stylo 4. Here's another picture of the Stylo 5. So as you can see, it looks like on the left side, or on the right side, it will have the power button, and on the left side will have the volume rockers. So you do get the volume rockers, which is pretty cool. So volume up, volume down. Versus some LG phones, they decided to put the volume rockers in the back as well. But then, really there wouldn't be much space for the fingerprint. But some people use that, so it really depends. But it's pretty cool. I like having the volume rockers on the side of the phone. I don't know. That's just personally me, Let me know if maybe you disagree. Nice little LG logo on the bottom as well. So same thing here. Right here is just saying that, the main selling point of the Stylo is, of course, the stylus pen, but it doesn't show it here. But as you can see it here in the wallpaper, guys, check this out. That's actually the stylus pen. So that's pretty cool. Of course, it has to have the stylo. It has to have the stylus. It is the stylo, so pretty cool. So let's get more down. Here's the previous specs of the LG Stylo 4, guys. So it says, for reference, the previous, because we don't know the official specs of the Stylo 5 just yet, just what it looks like. So it says, for reference, the previous Stylo 4 smartphone came loaded with a 6.2-inch full vision display along with an 18:9 aspect ratio, resulting in a 2160 by 1080 resolution. So it was at least a 1080 display, and it was big. It was 6.2 inches. It says inside the Stylo 4 was powered by a minimum of 2 gigabytes of RAM, which was total disappointment, guys. If you remember, 2 gigs was nothing. I was honestly disappointed. I wish it was at least 3 or 4, but 2 gigs, I guess, is just barely passing. But it's it was 2018. Now that's 2019. We need at least 3 or 4 gigs of RAM for the Stylo 5. So hopefully we do get that. But the Stylo 4 did have 2 gigs. Hopefully the Stylo 5 gets at least, like I said, 3 or 4. And it did have a 3000 milliamp battery. Was a Qualcomm Snapdragon 450. So hopefully we'll get something in the 6 series, at least a 670 or 650, whatever. something in the 6 series would be nice, and then hopefully we stay away from the 450. So cameras came in a format of a single 13 megapixel rear camera with a 5 megapixel front facing camera. Alright, sorry for that, guys. I had to get the door for the wife, you know. So let's keep going with this. It says additional features included 32 gigs of storage. So that's something that really was nice to have, 32 gigs of internal storage, because, you know, Boost and a lot of other carriers were used to getting like 16 gigs. And like I said, especially for Boost, a lot of 16 gigabyte memory phones were coming to the market. And that's something that I was like, 16 gigs was okay, but I mean, you're really blowing through it. You know, we really needed a lot of 32 gigabyte smartphones, and LG Stylo 4 was one of the more impressive ones that came out that year with at least 32 gigs of storage. So shout outs to that. At least they did have 32 gigs of internal storage, and I hope moving on, all the new, at least mid-range phones are at least 32 gigs and up, and hopefully we'll start getting, you know, 64 gig internal storage as well. So. But the Stylo 4, like I said, had 32 gigs of ROM. So it did have 32 gigs of internal storage, but also expandable storage via micro SD card. Did have the USB Type-C, so of course was very nice. You know, Type-C, a headphone jack, fingerprint sensor, and of course a number of pen-related software features. So like I said, they call it the broke man's Note, which is kind of true, you know, but hey, if you don't want to spend $1,000 on a Note 9 or Note 10 or whatever when it comes out, this is a perfect solution for you. If you just want to take quick notes, save some money, you know, that's what you're going to use it for. I use mine for notes, and like I said, I still have the Stylo 2, of course the Stylo 4 as well, but also it had fast charging. The Boost Mobile variant didn't have it unless you got the Plus version, but nevertheless, it was a Type-C. You know, a lot of micro chargers are kind of going away, so pretty excited for those. So it says what is clear is that the Stylo smartphone line is general in design to be an affordable option. So of course, they have to cut back on the price and really focus more on the software, I guess, than on the feel of it. It's plastic. It's not, you know, glass or anything like that. It says, and especially for those in the market for a smartphone equipped with a stylus. For example, the previous Stylo 4 smartphone arrived price at $300 in the US. So remember, Boost Mobile, when they got it, because it was kind of like the more watered down version, I guess, it was only about $130. It was at $200, but you can really find it at $130 at Walmart. And then of course, boostmobile.com started selling at $130 later on. But that was something that was pretty cool. So I'm guessing the Stylo 5 will be roughly around the same price, maybe $300. And for Boost, I'm guessing maybe roughly $150. If it's not watered down, maybe $200, $250. I don't think it will retail for a full $300, but you know, if it is the full package one, I wouldn't be surprised if it would go for $300, you know. So, but I digress. So it says it seems highly like the new Stylo 5 will arrive priced at a similar level, and especially considering the lack of notable design changes and upgrades. So same thing, like I said, here in the article, it's saying that most likely it will be at that price range at about $300, so the same price as the Stylo 4. That means if you guys wait on Stylo 4, probably a good time to pick up a Stylo 4 since the Stylo 5 will come out and price drop that phone even more. And of course, with Boost Mobile, there's usually like holiday sales where it knocks off another 20% off. So usually you can get it pretty cheap. So I'm pretty excited for the Stylo 5 when it comes out, honestly. So it says the latest Stylo editions are usually announced around this time this year, guys. The Stylo 4 was launched in June 2018. So of course we're towards the end of June, it says, and it stands to reason that new Stylo 5 will follow the same launch process and should be announced within a couple weeks. The front image shows highlight on July 15 date, which might be when the phone is announced or when Stylo 5 becomes available to buy. So if you guys didn't catch that, here on the images, it says Monday, July 15. So that's either going to be the announcement or the release. Hopefully it's the release date, since like I said, last year's model Stylo 4 came out in June, and now it's some sites are saying it's rumored either July or August, but pretty soon it will be come out, and you guys know I will be able to pick it up. Hopefully, as long as everything goes good, I will be able to pick it up for you guys and review it and all that cool stuff. So, thank you for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you excited for the Stylo 5? Do you honestly think on July 15th this phone will either A, be announced or B, be released? Like I said, I'm hoping it'll be released on July 15th. That way I can go ahead and pick it up and review it for you guys, unbox it, and all that cool stuff. But I got a lot of stuff coming. So thank you for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe. This is Dragonic Warfare signing off. If you want to know more about me and more videos and stuff like that, subscribe, comment, rate, all that cool stuff, share it. And if you want to support the channel, you can via two ways: via my PayPal in the description below. You can send me a tip there, or you can check out my #1 supporter, netbuddy.co. They offer true unlimited AT&T Hotspot, never throttled or capped, for only $65 a month. But if you use my link and promo code at checkout, you will save $5. That promo code is Sanchez45973. Thank you guys. Like I said, let me know in the comments below what you think, and a lot more coming your way. Thank you.